right, very excited to be hanging out right now with Kim Falinsky, the owner of Nalo Meli Honey. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, we're looking forward to it. So how did all of this start for you?
You know, I moved to Hawaiʻi and decided I wanted to do some farming, and I decided that honeybees were the way. And so in 2004, I partnered up with a beekeeper who taught me the way.
Awesome. So what is that process like? Like, what is the first thing you learn about when you step in and you're getting mentored by a beekeeper? Like, don't get stung. Let's start there.
You get stung.
Oh,
you get stung. That's the first thing you learn is you're going to get stung no matter what. Yeah, that's probably the #1 thing. And then after that, you have to figure out, like, what is a queen and how do you make your hive fat? And then after that, you can figure out how to harvest the honey.
Cool. Very cool. You always had a passion for nature.
I did.
You are also with Nature Conservancy, right?
I am.
Okay, so kind of branching the two together, and then now you are, of course, supporting agriculture right here in Hawaii with the bees, creation of honey, and you're now at the farmers markets.
I am. Our farmers markets have really been the bottom of all of this because without them, we can't create the business to give the honey to you guys.
Absolutely. I was going to ask as well, as we look at more images from your local business, like how important are farm lovers farmers markets, opportunities like this where you get to take all of this wonderful product, all being made here in Hawaii, but then very full circle in terms of interacting with a lot of the consumers, us, the local community.
So first off, you get to try, right? You get to try new things with local customers. You can say, hey, this is a micro batch of really interesting honey today. I want you guys to have this specifically. But you can also then brand, and other people come in and see your honey product, and you can work with other small businesses. So like Hanakua Brewery, Nalo Health Bar, all these guys, they're all partners because they found us at the farmers market.
Nice.
Cool.
You could find them at the farmers market as well. I wanted to talk about the different honeys that you brought in today because every one of them is different, and that depends on the type of flower that you use.
Right.
So if you wouldn't mind going through what you brought today.
Yeah, so the first thing to see is that you have different colors, right? So you have this light color. This is ohia lehua. This flower makes a real light color. And then you have different colors like this. This is a citrus honey, I think. And then the last is a coconut honey, which is real dark. And so the flowers themselves can try to create the color along with how long the honey has been on the hive. And that makes a lot of diversity. So you'll have a different hive, even on the same frame, you can have different flowers, and so it'll be a multiple colors.
Yeah, and I'm
like
also seeing a different consistency. This one looks a bit thicker than the rest of them. Those look more like a syrup.
Yeah.
And then what is this one right over here?
So this is our cream lehua. This is like just such a buttery, beautiful honey, the lightest, whitest honey we have. And the cream lehua, the cream kiawe comes because when you have honey that has a high sugar content, it's more likely to crystallize down like this. And so you can put it on toast, you can butter it. It tastes like has the consistency of toothpaste.
Can I try some?
I know.
Absolutely.
We have so much honey on this table.
Yeah. And one for you.
Thank you.
Oh. That is so good. I love the thickness of that one. It's creamy.
Right. And so if you want to try the difference, you can see what a darker honey looks like. And the honeys can get so dark.
That one is very like crystally.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go. And so each of the honeys has its own personality, and the best part about the
one's like boom.
Yeah.
The farmers market allows you to kind of have this diversity.
And then with the different flowers and flavors, it doesn't necessarily mean it'll taste like macadamia if it's the macadamia flower. Is that right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so many different ones. We even have the ginger turmeric. I imagine that would be great for people like us who talk all day long. Maybe you lose their voices every other week, like myself. Throw that into your tea and you're good to go.
How do you kind of go about sourcing and creating the flavor profiles, though? That must be a whole nother job within itself.
The secrets. Part of it is knowing when in the year to harvest, right? So you know that the big blossom happened and you can pull the honey. And part of it is partnering with lots of beekeepers to get the good stuff from different places.
Yes, but you are like the beekeeper. I feel like you've got your bees all over the island and you check on them, you mentioned, like every 2 weeks or so?
So you have to keep looking. They're just like any other animal. You have to keep watching to make sure they're healthy. And these days, bees are suffering a little bit. We have pests that are affecting them, and the CRB issue affects them too, because the pesticides that people are using on the trees can affect the bees too.
Yeah, all very important aspects that people should take into consideration. But also, as we head into kind of the latter years, or the latter months of the year, holidays are right around the corner. You have so much over here on the table that would make for great gifts. Like, walk us through the spread. What are the other offerings that we have over here, Kim?
Well, over here we have, this is is our Olamana honey. So we label it, this one, by where it's from. And so we're really proud to bring you Kailua honey. In the corner, that real dark one over there, it's like the darkest honey. That's because it's aged by 10 years. My company has been in business for a long time, so we have the ability to bring out really aged honeys, which work well with cheese.
That is like the darkest honey I've ever seen.
I know.
It makes for interesting cocktails. So you can put it in cocktails and it'll give it such a different flavor. And then we have spicy honey. So these days, hot honey is the thing, right? Hot honey, you can find it everywhere.
With some chicken wings.
So we came up with our own private recipe to make sure that we have the best hot honey you can find.
Awesome.
All right. So go ahead and check her out. She's at the farmers markets. This is the Farm Lovers Farmers Markets. You're going to be at the Kaka'ako one on Saturday, and then in Kailua at the Kailua Farmers Market there as well. And also go ahead and follow them on Instagram, all the social media platforms, so you can figure out which honey you like best, and then of course stock up. And then go ahead and shop for the holiday season.
Oh, definitely. Just go down and try some. Kim, thank you so much for hanging out. And again, just a reminder as well, the Farm Lovers Farmers Market, my Halloween event is going to be coming up, taking place Saturday, October 25th. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to noon at the Pearl Ridge Farmers Market. Costume contest, pumpkin decorating, storytelling giveaways, and much more. It's spooky season, Rach.
That's right. Scan the QR code because all the details are there. It'll take you to their Instagram page at Farm Lovers Market.